Hey guys, welcome to another Let's Play Roommates. Last time Anne went to Max's band practice, and then she also helped Rakesh and Isabella clean up a mess, but she decided to help Rakesh more, and so Isabella wasn't too happy about that. And then she went to a book sale and she decided to let Dominic drive her when Max wanted to drive her as well. They were kind of fighting over her. And I decided to pick Dominic because, like I said earlier, in an earlier episode, I'm trying to just go after everyone and see what happens. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to give everyone some equal time. So that's what's going on. And I can't hear the game right now because I am using this mic instead of my other mic because last episode the mic worked fine. It worked great. The sound was good. But it has been spazzing out a lot, so I never know when it's going to be good or if it's going to be crappy. Or if it's just gonna go out completely, because it did that a couple times. So I have to use this mic for now. And for this game, it doesn't matter as much to hear it, because I have to plug it into the headphone jack. So I can't hear the game because this mic doesn't come with headphones. So I'm using this mic for now because I think it's better than using the other one. And I don't actually have to hear the game for this game. It's sad for me, but oh well. I'm planning on getting a new gaming mic very soon, so this will just hold me over for now. Let's play. Wow, I can't believe it's already Halloween. I've been so busy with classes I've barely had time to even think about Halloween. Isabella told me about this party 2 weeks ago, but I hadn't even thought about it until a couple days ago. Hey Anne, are you ready yet? Come on, we've got to get there by 8 o'clock. I can't do it. What? Come on, Anne, what's the problem? I just don't know if I can. How can I? What happened? I didn't get to the costume store until last night. This is all they had left. I can't wear this. Isabella looks at the costume hanging on a hook from my closet and just laughs. Oh honey, you have to wear that. I mean, you have to. No way. You can't ask me to do that. Come on. How are you gonna break out of that shell if you never put yourself out there? Trust me, you want an icebreaker? That costume will break the ice and their brains. They see you in that, they'll be putty in your hands. Ugh, I can't. Look, I don't have time to argue with you, hun. You should do it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna call Chad and let him know I'm on my way. I'm out in 5 minutes, so don't be late, okay? Isabella leaves, dialing her cell phone. I can't believe I waited until the last minute to pick out an outfit. I don't know if I can stand being seen like this. And Isabella's teasing me already, saying I'll have people being putty in my hands? Sheesh. I guess I might look okay in it. I just don't know. Play event. No! I'm sick of always being the shrinking violet. It's Halloween, the one night of the year you can be someone you're not, and I'm not going to miss this opportunity. Nobody's forcing me to go out. Going out of my own will is a good step. Of course I say that, but I still get dressed as quickly as possible, before I have time to chicken out. A few rushed moments later, I'm standing in front of the house with Isabella. Hey. Ooh, that looks exactly as I imagined it would. You definitely do that costume justice, girl. Stop. Yours looks way better than mine. I got mine at the last minute. Oh no, hun, trust me. Tonight we won't be letting anything stop us. Between the two of us, I'll be surprised if they don't knock the house down trying to get with us. Oh, good? Very good. Now if only the others would show up, we could get going. As called, I am here. Oh, you dog, you. No, wolf, Isabella. I'm a wolf. It's a saying, Rakesh. Your fur is luxurious, Rakesh. Where did you get that outfit? I don't think I should say. People look down on scavenging, yes? Yeah, you probably shouldn't tell us. What about Max? This is his kind of thing, right? Wow, I can't believe you're still in denial, Anne. That is very strange of you, Anne. Very disrespectful. What? What are you talking about? I mean, I know Max only died Friday in that accident downtown, but you should still know better. What? I don't. He didn't. I thought I saw him. I mean, he's still alive. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Look, we've all devastated Anne. That's no excuse for being rude. I'm trying to take you to a party for some fun. We need to get our minds off this tragedy. This is crazy. Max can't be dead. I just saw him on Thursday. I can see this won't be resolved until I help you move past this. Fine. As an undead creature of the night, I know a few things about the dead. Wait, you're a what? Hush now, Anne. Thank you, Rakesh. You slaughtered the goat earlier, right? Of course. You what? I can't pronounce any of this stuff. Rakesh, Cash, Ferelitum, Magarash, Bardilium, I can't pronounce it, guys. I'm sorry. I tried. It is done. I hope you're happy with yourself, Anne. Happy with what? How can Max be dead? Well, I suppose he's not technically as dead anymore. What? Isn't that right, Max? Suddenly, I feel arms around my waist. What? Brains. Ah! Ugh. Ack. Ah. And stop. Ah. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh my god. Okay, the voices are very hard today. I don't know why. Ah. Ah. Everyone is laughing at me as I punch Max in the stomach and stomp on his foot. Stop! Ha ha ha! Stop! It's fine! I know it's fine. You guys are terrible. I can't believe you. Is everyone else dead too? I'll put them back in the grave they came from. Bring it on! Ha ha ha, so worth it. This is it. Dominic's hanging back to hand out candy if anybody comes by. Sally's gone to hand out pamphlets on where to compost your pumpkins. Girl knows how to party. Then let's get going. I can't believe they tried to play a trick like that on me. They were really starting to freak me out. I guess it's all in good fun. Together we make our way down to the party site, another house on campus. 10 minutes later, just in time, we're staring at an incredibly well-decorated house. Whoever did that decorating really went all out. The whole place is covered in cobwebs. I can even see some cutouts that look like ghosts in some of the windows. Oh, welcome to you, our most esteemed guests of honor. I presume you are the inspectors we sent for, huh? You may call me Butler. We rang the constables to solve the ghastly murder in our quaint dormitory. I thought you were they, no? Well, please come in. I look at the other roomies, who all appear to be just as confused as I am. I don't know why he's talking that way, but he enters through the front door and gestures for us to enter as well. I heard it was a theme party. I didn't know it was going to be like this. Wow, I've heard of murder mystery parties. This could be a lot of fun. This way, please. Do mind the corpse. Mind the... Before Rakesh can finish, we've all entered and are staring at the bloody corpse in the middle of the hall. There are about 10 people here with us. Some of the others are talking amongst themselves about the body. It's actually really well done. It looks very believable. Poor Mr. Body. He owns this building. Well owned. He donated a rather large sum to the college. apparently on behalf of a student he had a particular fondness for. Actually, it's rather odd, but he had been filling out these cards when he sent me out. They have your names on them. Butler hands everyone in the room a card with their name on it. So that's why we had to RSVP for this thing. I open my card and inside it just says, you were Mr. Body's #1 salesperson. You are innocent, but the murderer is out there. At 7 o'clock, you were refueling your vehicle. Hey, what did you guys get? The others open theirs and peer at them for a moment. Please do not discuss the contents of your letter until the constables arrive. We wouldn't want anyone to tamper with the evidence. While we wait, please avail yourselves of the amenities. There is a kitchen down the hall. The study is that way, and the sitting room is through that door. I expect there may be clues about. I'm sure you'll discover something along the way. So, what's going on? Looks like you're on the case, hot stuff. Time to figure out who murdered this poor sap. The game is afoot, as it were. It's elementary, my dear Rakesh. Oh, this'll be so much fun. Well, I think I know what I'd like to investigate. Down, dead boy. It appears we must solve this dreadful crime. Who doesn't love a good mystery? You are way too into this, hon. This might be pretty cool. I think I'm going to see what I can find in the study. Butler, is there food in the kitchen? Indubitably. I shall take that as a yes and go to feed myself. I think I'm just gonna get off my feet in the sitting room. You're terrible, Max. I'm gonna search this room for clues. Come find me in the kitchen. I will make something for both of us. Yes, I'll be along to confer with you all later. While we were making our plans, so is everyone else. Soon enough the crowd disperses. Only the butler is left. So, butler, any rules I should know? Well, I shouldn't break character, but everything you need to know is in this building, and I can tell you that I didn't do it. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, I'll be in character too. What exactly happened, butler? I'm afraid I don't know much. Feel free to look over the body for clues. I'll answer your questions as you like. Perfect. I'll begin my investigations immediately. No evildoer will escape my trap. The only question now is where to start. Clearly there are 4 rooms to visit. If I include the main hall here, there are probably clues in each of them, not to mention my friends. I guess I just have to figure out which one to visit first. Oh man, this part's hard. I think I'm gonna investigate the main hall first, because that's where I am. Time to investigate the main hall. After all, there is a body here to look into. I look around the room, just to get my bearings. There are some stairs going up here, though that seems to be out of bounds for the game. The main entrance is here too. The butler appears to have gone back outside to wait for the police. The body lies before me. Whoever did it did a great job. It almost looks like a real person. A real person who's had the back of their skull caved in. The body is wearing a very nice 3-piece suit that's been treated very roughly. Whoever got to him must have had a fight on their hands. There are holes and tears all over. The man was also clearly quite well-to-do. A gold watch peeks out from under one of his sleeves. I almost don't want to touch the body. The effects are so real. If you need to search for clues here, ma'am, feel free. Thank you, butler. Well, I guess that's as much of a push as I'm going to get. I take a look at the watch on his wrist. It's definitely seen better times. The strap is nearly broken off, and the face is definitely broken. A little blood has gotten onto it, and the strap and on the knob on the side. The watch hands have stopped moving, stuck pointing at 7 o'clock. I decide to go through the pockets of his jacket as well. After a few moments of rifling around, my hand grasps something. It appears to be a stop payment order on a check. On the reason line it just says, cut off. There doesn't appear to be anything else of note on this body. Well, Butler, I think it's time you told me what you know. Exactly what happened here. Very well. Here is the sordid tale. I was here when the master returned from work at 6 in the evening. He was certainly planning on throwing a costume party tonight. All of the invitations to you were sent off ages ago. At 6:55 the master noticed that we were dreadfully short of port for the evening. He immediately sent me to acquire more for the night. Obviously, I don't really know what happened while I was gone. I arrived back from the shops at 7:30. I entered to find the hideous scene you see before you. I called the police, of course, but then you all began arriving and, well, you know where we got from there. Did you hear any strange noises when you were leaving? Any sign of a struggle? If we assume his watch broke at the time of assault, it wasn't long after you left. No, I don't recall hearing anything unusual as I left. It was actually very quiet. And there was nobody here when you got back? No, I checked all the rooms and nobody was about. Are there any other entrances or exits? There is a back entrance, but it was still locked when I checked it. All right. Well, thank you, Butler. Of course, ma'am. I think that's all I'm going to get out of this place for now. Well, that was certainly a good place to start. Question is, where next? I guess I'll go see Rakesh. I think it's time to visit the kitchen. Maybe I can catch up with Rakesh. I wandered down the hall into what looks like a little break room. There's a refrigerator and a microwave in here. There's even one of those little electric grills plugged in. I see Rakesh applying peanut butter to some bread slices at the counter next to the refrigerator. Digging around inside the fridge, I see a girl I don't know. Let me know when you find the jelly, Roxanne. Yes, I'm looking. I don't know if they have any. How did you talk me into this anyway? Because I make an excellent sandwich. Hey, Rakesh. Ah, Anne. Welcome. I will get more bread. What is a kitchen without snacks, Who's your new friend? This is Roxanne. Apparently she was staying here in the building to sort out some of her affairs. Oh? And what affairs would those be, Miss Roxanne? That unfortunate murder case in the Great Hall is my father. He called me here under some pretense to have something to tell me. It was apparently going to be something about his new lover. Honestly, if he weren't paying my way through college, I wouldn't have listened to anything that old bag had to say. He was quite well-to-do. And how did you fit into his plans, if you don't mind me asking, miss? Hopefully I didn't fit into them at all. He was a terrible person, a womanizer, and a philanderer. You still took his money to attend school, however. Have you seen the interest rates on student loans? Sure, I did what I had to, but I hated that man. I hated him to the bones. I won't deny it. I've got nothing to hide. Roxanne slams a jar of jelly on the counter next to Rakesh and storms out of the room. Rakesh finishes making the sandwiches and hands me one. Well, Rakesh, what's your story? Did you know the man in there? Ah, yes. Well, as to my story, I'm not sure if you ever saw me around the office. I was Mr. Body's bodyguard. He did not feel I was necessary when he was at his own office. Still, I saw you a time or two. He was your boss as well, eh? Did you two get along all right? Oh, yes. He was a very strict boss. You didn't like him? Oh, that's not true at all. Well, maybe a little true. I was not fond of him, but one does not need to be fond of one's employer to remain employed, is that correct? I suppose that's true, but surely you could have found somewhere else to work. Mr. Body was very persuasive. You don't sound like a loyal employee. Perish the thought! At any rate, I did not have anything to do with the terrible crime out there tonight. That is for certain. So So where were you around 7 o'clock tonight? What time was that? An hour before we got here? I was just finishing up with an art class. I was doing a bit of life modeling. I didn't know you did that. Well, art is a bit of a side passion of mine. We both chuckle at that. Mr. Body said he wouldn't need me tonight, so I took the opportunity. Just one last thing, Rakesh. Can you take a look at this for me? I hand him the slip of paper, watching his reaction. He uncurls the paper, looking it over. He looks worried for a moment. It's one of his personal accounts, not the one he pays me out of, I think. I hope it's not yours, is it? No, not mine. Probably someone else close to him then. It's definitely a personal account. Okay, well thank you, Rakesh. Make sure to find me if you think of anything else. Most definitely. Thank you, Anne. I think there was definitely more to Rakesh's relationship with Mr. Body than what he's saying. But I'll have to figure it out as I go. As I return to the main hall, I pass by a couple of the other guests in this murder mystery. I hear a quick snippet of their conversation. I hear Mr. Body was about to break things off with his mistress. No mistress takes kindly to that sort of thing, especially if they're not doing the breaking up. Well, anyway, that's another room down. Only question now is where to go next. Okay, and with that, guys, my timer just went off, so I'm going to wrap up this episode. So be sure to stay tuned for next time when I continue this event. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram to stay informed. And make sure to check out my other content. I have lots of content on my channel. I'll talk to you guys later.